Hi, y'all. I'm out here and I'm going to be doing a tour of the garden and also I'm going to be planting. Okay, so come on and let's get started. Let me say this first. For casual, I looked at my analytics. I have a lot of casual people watching, and that means that you watch and you've come back and watched my channel. And so I would ask that consider subscribing. If you continue to come back, that means there's something about this channel you like. Okay, so let's get started. All right, I'm going to get over here closer so y'all can see this here. I'm just trying to show what it's looking like right now, but I'm going to try to move in over here. Okay, well, let me stand back on this because I'm doing something new here with all these pots. Uh, I have this cattle panel here, and I never had anything going on it. I would put squash on here, melons over there, and they never would climb up it. So um, they like being on the ground. But now, as soon as I did that, this one here act like it might want to go up it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But I planted some, I think they're called Christmas beans, and I'm kind of cutting it close, but I'm hoping that you know, I'll get something from it. I planted those on over here close to that, and then round here like I did like that with some I think they're marigolds, and I don't know if you can see that, but they're coming up. Something's coming up in here. Okay. So that's what I have in this whole row along here. So let's go around here and take a look. And I'm going to try to take my time so I don't forget to show y'all stuff because I've been so exhausted from this heat and humidity. Okay, I just put these in from seed. I had them already, but I just planted them in this container. These are bunch of onions here. So I have put those in. And over here, these are leeks. And then over here on this one, this is some bunch of onions also. But those I just planted the seeds. I didn't have the one that I grew from seed to put in here. Okay. This here is a cantaloupe, and that's a cantaloupe over there. And I planted like, I think at least probably 3 more in here, but only 2 came up. But I'm thankful that the 2 came up. I covered it up in case something wants to dig in here. I don't have time to lose stuff and start over. Okay. Okay. Now, this row here, I'll go in closer. I have all zucchini and squashes. And there may be some cucumbers in there, I think. Yeah. Over here is the eggplant. This is the 100-gallon grow bed here. And I got eggplant in here too. I got eggplant, garlic, and onion. It's a lot of pollinators in there. I'm out here at the time when they are out here. See the bee coming out of there and going in and out. I don't want to disturb them too much, but I want to show you at least a eggplant. Can you see that one in there? Okay. And then I wanted to show you a whole bunch of flowers I have in here. See all these flowers, and all over here flowers. So the pollinators are coming in and working on this whole area over here. So I'm very happy about that. Now I just put some water out here. I may come back out again later. Let me get this dirt off of this leaf. I may come back out later and do some more. I just did a quick watering so that the stuff had got wilted because yesterday I was so exhausted I didn't get the water. And I just pray, God, don't let my stuff die. Okay, I was just looking to see if I see any, see right here where I put this 4. Let me show you. I put that 4 on each stem of everything over here that I could get it on. All right. And see the deal that I have is beautiful. Look at that. And I was trying to tell you, these are squashes in here. And if I see some squash, I'll show you. I'm looking to see if I see any squash to show you. There are squashes. This one over here is a zucchini. Can you see this zucchini right here? You see that? And I don't think they get that big, so um, I'll be harvesting that soon. All right. Oh, there's another one. I didn't see that one. They call, I think, gray zucchini. See that one right there? I got to be careful so I don't get stung. Pollinators are in there, and this is their time, and I don't want to mess with them. And in each one of these grow bags out here, I put in a herb. So you saw where I had to deal. This one here, can you see parsley here? All right, in there. Now over here, this is the one that's trying to go like it want to go on the fence. And as you can see, I put onions all around the perimeters of all of these. I hope you can see that good. I can't see. And I think I saw a squash over here, but let me step over that. Got to be careful. Let me see if I see any. Oh, there's one. See that down there? See that squash? Okay. There's more over here. Now this is a zucchini here. And that might look kind of funny, but I've seen the pollinators on that. Multiple ones. So I know it's been pollinated. That one don't get that big though. But I got that one. And I got this one here in here. Okay. There's also, can you see this one here? I got that one there. All right. So I'm just walking around. Stuff looks kind of limp because they needed water. And I didn't come out yesterday. Couldn't. I was just too wore out. This heat just drains you. So, lemon balm, but it's real light color. So I've been fertilizing it because I'm gonna put some fish emulsion on it today. I put some other stuff on it too because it needs to darken up. Okay. So let me pull this out here. That's a weed. Let me see. I'm gonna make sure I don't forget to show you anything. Now, excuse the dirty house. What I'm showing you is the tomatoes. This is the first time I've done this over here. Over here, I got this tomato bush. Okay. I have this tomato bush and this tomato bush right here. Okay, hopefully you can see it there. They have tomatoes. I don't know if you can see down in there. But over in here, there's some tomatoes. I don't know if you can see the flowers. There's flowers. Same thing over here. I have flowers here. And I saw some tomatoes. Can't probably, oh, know if you can see down in there. Can you see those tomatoes? Okay. So these are in the ground. I had over here an azalea. Wasn't looking too good. And I just pulled it out, said I'm going to plant some tomatoes in there. And so from now on, I'm going to be planting some kind of vegetable or something in here in these spots, okay? Now, so let me work my way. I think I showed you everything over here. And of course, I always had my beautiful flowers. I'm never going to forget. For the flower lovers, hydrangeas here. These particular variety here, they always be pink. The ones I have on the front can be pink or blue, depending. I see here, I'm going to pull this out. I don't know if you can get it. There's some lemon balm. I'll take this in the house and make some tea with it. I'm going to lay it in this chair right here for now. But I don't want that growing down there because that, I got enough lemon balm. Okay. And then let's look over here. I'm looking at the eggplant just to see if I see anything different. Oh, see that eggplant right there? There's another one. It's more in there, but I'm not going to dig too much and make flowers fall off or anything. Okay? All right. So I'm going to get out of this area. So that's this area. All right. Now over here, I showed you the cantaloupe. I showed you the onion. Okay. So I'm trying to show you the stuff that I didn't show you last time. In the first part. Because I'm going to do the whole other part for anybody who didn't see part one. Because this is part two. These are potatoes. These are, I got onions in here too. And some of these places I put in, I'm trying to see, did I do it over here? I put cilantro like in the middle when it was up. Oh yeah, there's some onion right there. When these potatoes were up and now they kind of laying back, but I had cilantro in there. I don't see it, but I got plenty of flowers. I'm going to be taking these flowers off. And all these places got flowers, so you know that I got potatoes in there. Over here are my peppers. These are all hot peppers. Okay, and this is the 100-gallon grow bed here. It's so bright out here with the sun. I'm apologizing if it's washing it out. I can't help that. Mother Nature does what it does. Okay, and I'm not going to dig in here and try to find peppers for you, but there are peppers in here. But I'm going to show you a few that I see on the front. Oh, here's something. I'm trying to get right close to that pepper right there. Where my finger is. See? I'm wiggling it. Hopefully you can see it. And then right below it is another one. Another pepper right there. And plenty of flowers. Flowers. All kind of flowers on it. So this all was planted very, very late. But I'm hopeful to have a beautiful, nice harvest. See pepper up in there, flowers and flowers. And I got the onion and garlic around the border of this. Okay. So now we're going to go down this road. This here is bee balm. This has been here. It comes back every year. I really need to divide it. But as you can see, these bees be working it. They love it. There's one right there. I don't know if you can see it. That bee right there. They be working it. And they usually don't mess with me. Let's get around here to this row. Okay, this is this row here. All down here. Now, I have here Space Master cucumbers. I'm sorry you see my shadow, but I'm not going to the other side. I'm seeing right here. Well, maybe I will, because that shadow looks terrible. Let me walk around. Okay. Now this is Space Master in here. And there are some cucumbers in here. I don't know if you can see that one. If I hold the leaf back, I don't know if you can see right there. There's a cucumber. There's more in there, but I'm not going to mess with them because there's a lot of flowers and I don't want them to fall off. And got very good flowering going on there. And it's coming down all on the ground. And this kind of cucumber is supposed to be more like a bushy kind of cucumber, but I noticed that it's coming down, like that. So I'm not worried about it. If it come down on the ground, it just be on the ground. Seems like stuff want to be on the ground, do better on the ground. This here is a watermelon, and got a lot of that's in there. That's the herb I got in there. I think it's thyme from the way it's looking, like thyme to me. And I see flowers over there. And there are some more flowers. I don't know if they're male or female, but they might be male for now. I don't know. But there's flowers. Okay. And then over here, this is some cucumbers too. And I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is Space Master too. And then this here is Amaranth, pink. And I'm not going to dig in here, but that's what I have. And then on this side, there's some blue right there. And then there's cucumbers and lots and lots of flowers, okay? Over here, this is squash and some dill. And remember what I said about putting the foil on there? I put the foil on here too. There was one here and one on the other side where I started out at that had a split in the stem, like this boar had got in there, but I couldn't find anything. But I just took something sharp and just scrape, because maybe it was too low to see. And I just scrape, and then put the foil on there, and I thought it would die, but it didn't. It lived. So this is watermelon, and there's an herb in here somewhere, and some onions around the borders. Okay. So let me step over this and not hurt myself. Got all these clothes on just to keep the bugs off me. Move that back in spot. And these are heavy feeders, and I put a lot in these little 15-gallon grow beds, but I've been feeding it. So I'm gonna continue to feed it and hopefully get a good harvest off of these. And I hope you can see. I don't know if you're seeing it, but the pollinators are flying all over these flowers. And if you can see that. I was just looking to see if I see any like squash yet. And see when it's on the ground, like where I got it, where it come out on the ground, it'll root in there too. And I want it to, just in case the squash vine borer comes, I can still have squash. And over here, I do see one right here. See that one right there? Yes. There's more in here. Here's another one. See that female with the squash on the end of it right there? There's more in there, but like I said, I'm not going to do damage trying to look. But do you see these pollinators? I mean, they all up in here. So I don't have to worry about stuff being pollinated. Okay, I don't have to do any of that. It does it. See them all over there? They all over this. So this one over here, these are all squash over here. And then this is amaranth. Hopefully you can see this amaranth in there with that container with that. All right. And I'm just let it sprawl out on the ground. Over here, I probably got some squash somewhere. And I have in here calendula, if you can see that in the middle. And then over here, this big marigold here, if you can see that in there too. And then over here, I got this marigold here, and then this one here. I never seen that marigold get that big though. Big. Okay, this is some more of my potatoes. And they're doing good. I didn't see no flowers on this particular one. But the other one I did see flowers. I'm just looking to see if my calendula is still in there. Something ate it. If I was gonna come out here and get some. Oh, I see it. I put it in with the potatoes to shade it. Let me see. Here it is. I don't think y'all gonna be able to see that too good with my hand. But anyway, there it is right there. If you can see anything where my hand is. I don't think you can, but it's there. All right, so now over here, I found some okra that I hadn't planted, and in my seedlings that I have out front, and so I put this one in here. I also had found this one. I put that in there, and then I put a pepper in here, and then over here some parsley. Okay. And these are just odds and ends. And this okra is looking beautiful because my other okra is ate up by the beetle. And that's mint right there. I believe it's peppermint. Okay. This one here is another mint. I love mint. I use it a lot in tea. And when I see a weed, long as it ain't 3 leaves, this is 2. I pull it out. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm here and I got these 3 buckets. You can only see 2 of them now, but there's one over here that you can't see over in this corner. But I'll lower that down so you can see it. But I'm getting ready to plant some peppers in here. These are peppers that I have had from seedlings that I grew. In case there's new people watching, in case I don't mention it in this video, everything I'm growing out here from seed except for potatoes and onions. Onion sets, but I do have some onions that I have from seed, and I do have some some leeks too. Okay. So I think I said this stuff before I forget it. Yes, I got some peppers, so let me show you. They're really tall and leggy. I don't know if I'm going to get anything from them. But this one is like a small red pepper that I've been growing. I don't know the name of it. I bought it a long time ago. So I've got like 2, 4, 6 in here. But I'm not going to plant all 6 of these in here. But I'm sure they probably root bound too. So I'm going to put that one over here. Oh, and let me show you. It's already got a... Let me see, put my finger on it because I can't tell until I put my finger on it whether y'all can see it. Okay, there it is. There's a pepper there, okay? And some of these leaves, I can take them off of there if they're not looking too good, okay? And then I have this one here. This one here got some big peppers on it. Let's see if y'all can see that pepper there. Yeah. And then on the other side, it's got another big pepper on it, which I'm going to harvest these. I'm going to take these peppers off of this when I plant it. And So I have that one. And I didn't show you, this is, that's the name of it. Can you see that? That's the name of this one here. I'm out here early, y'all, and I'm not a morning person, but I'm trying to get out here before the sun comes out because I don't know what the temperature is going to be like. And if the sun is, the temperature could be in the 70s, but let me tell you, that sun makes it feel like in the 90s, and I'm not kidding. Even my son said that. And then this is this pepper here. If you can see that one, hopefully it's going to focus for you. And then this one here, it does have a pepper on it also. And there's 3 in this one. And there's just 2 in here. All right. I have here with me some blood meal. And I have some bone meal. I don't have much bone meal left in here, but that's okay because these containers have already got blood meal, bone meal, and this is just what I'm gonna be putting in the hole. Okay. All right. So let me I'm gonna take this out of here first. And that's my little label. I don't want to forget to put that on there. Okay, so you can see the root system. It's not too bad as far as being oh, and did I show you that there's flowers on here too? Yeah, okay. So now let me, I didn't bring my pruner over here. Let me see. Oh yeah, I do have my pruner. Hold on. Chill, yeah, so I can harvest this pepper off of here. Okay. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm gonna take that one off. And then I'm going to take this other one off. These are all sweet peppers. I, I'll show you my hot peppers as we get going in the tour. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to take these and separate it. They're wet because I've been trying to keep them watered. Let me see. I got a rag here somewhere. I got to wipe my hands on. I'm going to dig a hole over here and put some of this blood meal in here. Put some of this bone meal in this hole. And I put my gloves on. I know they dirty, but I got some better looking ones than this, but I'm not finna go get them. I'm just out here trying to get it done. And so I'm gonna mix this up real good in here, best I can. There. And I'm gonna bury this one a little bit deeper. I hope that's okay. I have never had to bury them so deep before, so I'm hoping that that's not a problem. And I'm gonna get another hole over here. Bone meal. I tried to get out here before the sun was beating down, before the neighbor's dog is out barking, and the man next door with the backhoe beeping all the time. So I'm trying to get out here. This is, you know, the sun had just come up, and this is the best I can do. Okay, so, and I got this one with the flower on it, and that's their root system. Let's get this in here. Now, so that's two in there. And I forgot to, oh, the mulch is right here. So this is Condo di Toro, sweet pepper. Sweet pepper. I'm going to put that in there. And also, I'm going to, I'm hoping I don't knock anything down because they're tight quarters in here. And plus, I'm sitting on an uneven area. So I got to be careful so that I don't fall. I got the netting on because I have to have it on. And layers on. I have to have layers. Okay, so put some of that over there. Some over here. All right. And then I will take some fish emulsion. And let me try to get this. Oh, I got my pruners on here. Why am I doing that? I'm going to put some fish emulsion on these today. And I think I'll cut that one off. I'll leave that one there. But I'm going to cut this one off because it's laying in the dirt. So that's that one, and I got my label in there. Now you can see this one over here. So I'm gonna do the same thing, but this one has 3 in it. And I'm really not gonna put, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I never put that many peppers in one like size like this, but I'm gonna try it. Let me cut this pepper off of here, up here, this one. So I got that pepper, I'm gonna cut that off. And then this one here, I'm gonna leave on that because there's a whole bunch of little peppers on here. I'm not finna cut all them peppers on. It's too late in the game for that. I have planted peppers before very late and got peppers. So I'm just gonna hope that same thing happens this time. And that, you know, it all depends on your weather. So I'm gonna get these out of here. And as you can see, flowers too. Peppers and flowers on here, and there's 3. So I'm gonna, let me get my rag out of it and get that wet. Separating it. And put that one right there while I separate these 2. Because I know peppers don't mind being close together, so that's why I'm not gonna worry too much about this. I'm not gonna worry at all about it, to be honest with you. Okay, we'll get a hole over here and put me some bone meal. My glove is all wet and messy. Since my glove is wet, where's the, oh, there it is. I don't want to put the wet hand in here in this bag. And I don't want to sprinkle that one because it's heavier. I might put way too much. So I'm just going to mix this around. And then I'm going to take this one over here And I'm going to put this one in here. I planted it down a little low and take off some of the lower leaves. And yeah. Now I'm doing this first before the tour, so when you see the tour, you're gonna already see these planted. Um, because I want to try to get this done before the heat. I don't even look at the weather no more, y'all, because I look at it for the week, and if it changes after that, I don't know what it is. So, because they be saying 70 something, and it be so hot and burning hot out here, I be dripping like a that sun be so hot, I be like a water faucet on my face been turned on. All my clothes saturated, totally saturated. You try to come out and do a little bit in the morning and come out and do a little bit at night. You don't have much time because the time that you have, um, that time you get through watering, which it just ain't much time because something prevents you from having much time. Okay, so I got this one and put this in. It's been a tough season for me, but I believe I'm going to have good harvest. So I believe God is blessing my efforts. I'll show you. Keep that one. Try not to cut that one off just yet. Okay, so now, ooh, I better be careful on this stool. This thing is uneven where I'm sitting. I feel it tip backwards a few times. So I said, you better be careful, Cynthia, y'all. Excuse me for reaching in front of the camera. Tight corners. Tight corners. It's on there. I need a little bit more and I can't quite get it out the bag. I'm gonna water these in with fish emulsion. Okay, now this one here has a little pepper on there, right here. I'm gonna leave that pepper in there. Oh, wait a minute. Did I put a label? I did not label this one. I don't want to get them mixed up. Okay, let me show you. Here's the label for this one. Okay, and that's this one over here. All right. I'm not going to pinch out the tops or do anything to them because it's so late in the season. I don't want to do anything to them at all. Something might slow it down, and I don't want that happening. All right, I'm going to try. I want to get this one that has this pepper on it. And then that's this one in the middle. So I'm going to put 3 in there. So I'm going to try to get the biggest 3 out of here. Okay. Let me separate that. I'm going to put these back in this container. And what I'll do is I'll add some soil to this. So I'm going to lay that down so that won't be like not having much soil. I'm going to try to get this big one out. I got to keep my eyes open out here because it's early and you never know what kind of critter might be around you. Okay, so I got that big one out. I'm going to lay that across there. And then I'm trying to get the ones with the biggest stem. These two right here are the biggest stems. So I'm going to separate them. Now, after getting those out, let's see, I said I would put 3 in each one. So this is another bigger stem. So, so that makes me have 3 left. So what I'm going to do is I got some soil over here. I'm going to go right over there and put some soil in here while I'm thinking about it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm coming. So I put soil in here because if I find a spot where I can put these, I'll plant them. All right. So I'm gonna set them over here, and I'm gonna lower the camera. Let me take. I'm gonna take these gloves off so you can see. Oh, I just noticed I only had 2 in that one. Oh, but that's all that was in there. I gotta be careful. This thing is so uneven. Let's see how to turn. I think you can see now. Let me tighten that up. Okay, you can see. I think so. Okay, so we got the 3 peppers, which I'm gonna take out and lay them down. Oh shoot, I got 4. I didn't see that other one stuck on there. Well, this one here is, let's see which one it is. I'm just gonna make out a label for it and stick it in this other pot. Yeah. I'll stick it right over here. I don't think you can see this, but it's in the one pot that I already showed you that was in the middle. So it's only gonna take me a few seconds to get it in here. I'm just gonna put that in there. Yep. And I just have to get these gloves back on so my hands don't get so dirty to touch the camera. All right, so let's get these gloves on so I can push this down. There we go. Well, it's too close to that other one, but it's over there now, so that's where you're gonna stay. All right. So now the one that I have now is this small red pepper. That's this one. I'm gonna stick it in here because it's more important to be labeled over there so I can know what that is, and I can do these later. Over here, these are peppers that I planted today, and it had a little pepper on it. It had some other peppers bigger. I took them off, but I left these, even though you're supposed to take them off. I'm not taking anything off at this late date. And it's flour here. And some of them got a whole bunch of little peppers on it too. See these peppers and flour. And see how this one has got little ones on there. And this is two. They got peppers. Okay. Over here are my greens. Let's see if I can get back off of that. Hopefully you can see it, y'all. The sun is right blinding me. I have it covered with this little covering that I have with the tool. And if you look down in there, you can see all the greens. These are not Georgia. These are Vates, V-A-T-E-S, and Champion greens. And I will be harvesting soon. Over here is the same thing with the little covering over it. And as you can see it. And then these had got so heavy because they grew so big on one side. I had to raise this up. And they haven't raised up to it yet, but they will. But I'll probably harvest them before that. Okay, here's the corn. I came back out here so I can make sure I show it. I think it's doing this down here because I've been overwatering it. Because I've been putting a whole bunch of water in there. So it's either water or fertilizing. If you have any comments about it, comment below. But I fertilized it with cow manure, bone meal, and I'm going to put some more fish emulsion in there. I had fertilized it before with fish emulsion, but I had been putting a lot of water because it was so hot. So this could be a number of reasons why it's doing that. It could be all this burning heat. It could be the watering, and it could need to be more fertilizing. I don't know. But anyway, here's the corn. It's not tasseling or any ears yet, but I have forgot to show you that, okay? This here is a sunflower I had in my seedlings. I don't know if it'll make it or do anything or not, but I found it and I said, well, put it in here and see what it does. I'm trying to see if I can get that leaf off. I ain't doing that but tearing up, so I don't know why I didn't just reach in here and get the pruners out in the first place instead of trying to, let's try to cut that off. And then over here. And then all around here, all around this sunflower, I put in gladiolas. I got a good deal on gladiolas, and there was buy one, get one free. And so I didn't need that many, but they gave them to me, so I used them. Over here, what is that? Lemon balm. Yeah, this one is lemon balm. It came back last year. This one in the front that's flowering. But then you remember all them cups that I had over there? If anybody been watching, there was some cups that overwintered. My red cups overwintered. I put some leaves on them and left them out here. Well, some of this lemon balm is from that. Some of these herbs in here, because I got herbs. Look how big these onions. I'm going to come out here and get me some onions today. I have thyme here. I have beautiful sage. Look at that. Look at my beautiful onions. Now, I don't know if this is the celery, but I do have celery and I do have Italian parsley. And it's hard for me to tell the difference, but I think this one is the parsley and I think this one is the celery. And this is the, I believe, horehound. I got labels in there, but I'm not going to try to find it right now. Okay. This here, what do you call it? Oregano came back last year. And I have cut it back, and it's been so hot and severely heat. But it's not dead. They all alive, and that's what counts. So that's that. And then I got onions around here. And then this right here is lavender that was in one of them cups. And I put it in here. And let's see what else is in here. The onions. This might be thyme over here, I believe. Maybe. But anyway, that stuff that was in those cups, I planted. And this is where I put that stuff. Okay, now this one here, I think it's parsley, and you can see my onions. And this is a lemongrass, lemon balm, and look at the beautiful dill and lemon balm over there. And here's some more potatoes. And this one has flowers. So I know I got potatoes. I'm going to cut those off. I haven't done it yet. I was just looking for my cilantro, but there it is. My cilantro right there. It's got a little flowering on it, but it's still good. I'm going to use that. And it's more of it kind of over here too. All right. I haven't planted anything in these yet. This is where my little toad was. I had some German butterball potatoes that were mine. The other potatoes I showed you that I planted, I bought those. But these here were mine that I saved, and they were all shriveled up with a lot of chits on them. And I put them in there. And look, you see them? They're coming up. They're all coming up. So I'm hoping to get a good harvest off of that. That was unexpected. Okay, let's see what else we're going to make sure and show you. Got some more hydrangeas over there peeking out behind that garbage can, and some roses, and there's some hydrangeas there. Over there in the far back behind that umbrella, there's hibiscus, and I do make hibiscus tea back there. Okay, so let me try to get that back. Okay, this row here is my fruit trees. All right, these are the fruit trees. They're doing okay. The peach trees, at first they were dying for a couple of years. I thought they were like dying. They had a disease, but they're doing much better. Much better. A lot of more new growth and everything. So I'm happy, very happy about that. So this is an apple peach tree. These are some of those gladiolas I told you I got the good deal on. They all planted all in here. They just starting to come up. Hopefully I'll get something from it. If not, it doesn't matter. I'm saving the bulbs for next year. Over here is a plum tree. This is another peach tree, doing much better, much, much better. Over here is an apple tree, and I got one lonely little apple with the bag on it. See? So hopefully I'll have a good apple that I could harvest. There was more on there, just a few, maybe 3 or 4, they fell off. But I think this is some kind of, I don't know if it's some kind of like praying mantis something, or I don't know what that is. It's just a spider web around some leaves. I'm not sure. Something's there though. Okay, so this over here is a hazelnut. And the heat, it didn't like it. It gets full sun right here, and it didn't like that. It's been burning it. Okay. This here is echinacea. I got an echinacea back there. My rose bushes, they might get some more blooms on it this season. They bloom real good spring. I may get another bloom. And then I got the hanging basket. I think I put sweet William seeds in there because the other stuff didn't come back. And then over there's another rose bush. I think I'm going to get maybe some roses on that. Here's the fountain. I got it on just so I can appreciate it. It doesn't flow like it should because it's not level here. So I put that straw in there because the water was just going down and not over. And so I probably need to put a little bit more water in there, but I enjoy hearing it. You can hear it. And so this is the perennial circle over here. I weeded it once. No, I weeded it twice, and I got to weed it again. I do it in stages. But everything mostly is finished, but you want to get the weeds out of there so they don't take over. Okay, so let's walk over here. I haven't done all my watering yet, so some stuff may look a little wilted because I haven't watered everything. All right. Now these are 2 pear trees. One of these pear trees, I don't think the pear is going to be any good. I put the bags on all of them before I paid attention because this got like little spots. I think that's some kind of disease. And then the bottom of this pear, why is the bottom of the pear looking like that? All of them on this tree look like that, but we'll see. I'm going to see about investigating what this is and spray it. Okay. Then this other pear tree, hopefully you can see all the pears on it. Sun is blinding me, but hopefully you can see it. Quite a few. Now these here don't have that, and they looking good. So I got the bag on all of them. So maybe this year I'll get pears. If I do, it'll be the first time. All right. Over here is my chives. I cut them back. It's growing out good. Right here. All right. And there you go. At the tree. And my pears. Okay, this is my okra. It may look a little wilted. Like I said, I couldn't come out here yesterday, y'all. I was wiped out. And so I came out here and watered it, but it takes a while for that to perk up. Okay, so got a lot of damage from the Japanese beetle, but I have okra, and I've been harvesting okra. And I got okra here. And also I still got my peas up here, but I'm about ready to take them off because I planted some beans. And not where the peas are, right behind the okra back there, I planted beans that's going to climb on this trellis. And then I will cut the peas off so the beans can climb on there. Okay? So this is okra here. This one's ready to get. I don't think this particular one gets tough. So I can get that today and it should be good. I've been harvesting off of here, but it's been very slow. But I don't know. Okra like heat. I don't know why. It's just been slow. But see all the peas in here? I got quite a few. I'll come out here later and get those peas. Hopefully I'm showing you the peas because let me see, put my hand over here. Okay. Yeah. Something is eating my sweet potatoes leaves. And I'm going to come out here and put some tool. This is not that bad, but I'll show the others. Others, it's pretty bad. It's trying to eat them down. It's trying to eat them leaves. It ain't trying, it's doing it. This one right here got a lot more yellow on these peas because there's nothing. Now, let's see, what do I see there? Ants. So I'm going to do some more treatment of this container. But this one right here, a lot of peas here, but this turning yellow, here because there was no okra or anything growing in here to shade it on this side. And that's what I had said before in my other video. This is okra. I said that I put the peas there so the tomatoes and the okra could shade it. And I've been getting peas. Good harvest. I got a whole thing full of them in the refrigerator. And I'll have some more to add from these. Take this leaf off if I can get it. All right. Okra, I'm just showing you okra. I try to keep the stuff harvested. Here's okra here. And then over here, another okra plant. This one got kind of big. This one might be for seeds because I don't know about if that one's still good for eating, fresh eating. And another okra here. And I got okra in there. Got pepper and onions in here. I've been harvesting these onions too. Thought I saw pepper. Oh, yeah. There's a pepper there. Pepper on there. And there's more peppers. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to try to raise this leaf. The peppers in there. There's more peppers. Over here, now I planted flowers. I think this is a weed. I'm going to take it out. Hopefully that wasn't a flower. So I planted some flowers in here, different kind, and then this is a begonia. It'll fill out real big in there. Okay. I did the same thing on the other side. But over here, for some reason, see, this is the begonia. If you can tell, the little leaves are starting to come out. And then these little things are some flower seeds that I put in there. And then begonia down here, and back there I put some flower seeds. Okay, this is pepper over here. And these peppers, can you see them? Okay. And then these are my tomatoes. They hidden in there, but they on there. I've come out here and found some tomatoes that I had to take in the house. They've been, I don't know if the wind knocked them off or something knocked them off. It's something in here eating the sweet potatoes. Got some peppers, tomatoes. This one here just fell over like this, so I gotta get that back up. Whatever's in here could have did it too. I don't know. But I got tomatoes in here. So I'm gonna fry those tomatoes up that been falling off, and see all the onion and garlic along. Each container has that, so if I don't mention it, just know that it's there. I'm gonna have to tie this one back up because God forbid we have some more wind and break that off. It's a lot of tomatoes on there. See them all. So I've been harvesting peppers, so not a lot out of here. I wasn't expecting a lot out of here, but I'm getting peppers. There's another pepper. This one here is quite a few flowers in there on that one. And look at all the tomatoes here in there. And I saw my first blushing. I was so happy because I was just like, I haven't had a tomato all season. Oh, here's a big one. I've been getting a lot off of here. See that one? Yep, I've been harvesting quite a few. I'll come back later and get them. I'm not letting them turn red over here. I'm just getting them as they come. But see that? I hope I get that one and nothing happens to it. There's a lot of tomatoes in here, but I tied them up so you can't see them real good. Now, this sweet potato this morning was wilted. And this is what the one that is eating is tearing them up. Look, see, look all down in there. Can you see? Just eating all the leaves off. And I'm thinking it could be a deer, something at night, because I go in later and they be not like that and come back out and they like that. Okay, I got a blushing one here, if you can see it. And this one's packed with tomatoes too, but you can't see them all because they, like I said, they tied up. And I'm just looking to see if I see any peppers, so when I come back, I know what the stuff is to get. There's tomatoes here, peppers, and I still have a lot of peas too to get. I saw a pepper on the other side, and I gotta know which bush it's on so I can get it. Looking for it. Now maybe I didn't get to it yet. I saw a big pepper when I was on the other side where the okra was. I don't want to let it something happen to it. This one right here, some tomatoes fell off. I didn't get that many on here, but it's some. And over here, it has started on this side eating the sweet potatoes. Yeah, I showed you this from the other side. See? Eating the leaves. This asparagus here. And some tomatoes. I don't know. I think something's getting some tomatoes. This bush here had more tomatoes on it. So, I don't know. Here go nice pepper. Let's see that pepper. And here's a tomato. Yeah, see? Like this tomato on the ground. That's letting me know I believe something is making it fall and getting them. And over in here, this is the really ripe one I saw. I'm going to take that one out. Okay, this is my first tomato. The others are blushing, but this one is, so I'm happy about that. It might not be much to some people, but it's something to me. I got strawberries. See all these strawberries? There's strawberry there, and flower, and here's a berry, and there's, see, I'm gonna take that strawberry off too. And then over here, yeah, what the, oh, I feel like, I almost said a curse word, y'all. This tomato plant had tomatoes. Something is taking green tomatoes. Can you believe it? Wow. They're gone. Now you see this whole bush got 1, 2 tomatoes. Man, I'm so upset about that. 3 tomatoes on this bush. There was a whole cluster. Oh, wow. What the? Then over here, got quite a few peppers on here. And over here, I don't know. I'm out here working my butt off and something's eating the stuff. Oh, I got to come out here and start taking my stuff and just go through here with tool and just go to wrapping stuff. Oh, really pissing me off. Oh, and look at this. And nothing's ever messed with my tomatoes before. And not only that, green ones. When it gets through, I won't have nothing but a bush. So I got to wrap tonight. So this is the kind of stuff that when I be telling y'all, stuff keeps me back from doing what I want to do. It's because I have to stop and deal with stuff. Look at this. And look at those under there. Getting quite a few peppers on here and some more blooms in there. Okay. Okay, y'all. Here is the harvest from tonight. I decided to pull all them tomatoes. So if you got any suggestions of what to do with green tomatoes, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to wash them, put them in the freezer till I decide what I'm going to do with them. I'm probably going to cook some of them now. Fried green tomatoes. But this is what I have. And I took that one little zucchini over there so that they can produce some more. And then peppers. And then just all these green tomatoes. Because that little last bush that I got so mad about, when I came back inside because I was exhausted. And when I took a little nap and went back out there later, that bush had 3 tomatoes missing off of it. So by the time these would have all turned, ain't no telling what I would have had. Anything decent left. So then I got all these in here, the smaller ones. And then I have these down here on the floor that I couldn't fit in there. So I would have had some nice tomatoes if I could have left them in there, but I'm still blessed because I'm going to use these. And this okra here. All right. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I put a lot of effort into coming out here and in the heat of the day to show you. I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. If you like the video, check out my channel. And all you casual people, go ahead, subscribe. What you waiting on? See you next time. Bye-bye.